Part 2 of the carrot cake video. Let's make some cream cheese frosting. Add 1 stick of room temperature butter and 1 8-ounce cream cheese. Beat that for a few minutes on high. Here's my homemade vanilla. Add 1 teaspoon, or I just do a couple splashes. Mix that all in for about a minute. Then you're going to add 6 cups of powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time. Make sure you start with the speed on low because you don't want the powdered sugar going all over the place. Once all the powdered sugar is in, mix it on high for about 5 minutes. If it tastes too sweet, you could add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and then mix that for a couple more minutes. Scrape the icing off the paddle. Remove your cakes from the pan by flipping them over and tap them out. I'm cutting off the top round part to make it flat since I'm going to make a 2-layer cake. Then place the cake on a plate or a cake board. Then do the same to the next cake. The top part you could save for testing purposes. Get a disposable piping bag and cut the tip off at the end. Put your tip in the bag and fill it up with icing. I'm using a round Wilton tip number 12. When you're filling up the bag, don't fill it up to the top. You'll need room at the top to handle the bag. Push the icing down and pipe a dam around the cake. Spoon some icing on the cake and with your spatula, spread it all evenly on the top. Then you're going to place a second cake topside down on top of the first cake. With a piping bag and a spatula, let's decorate. Pipe a vertical line of dots going up the side of the cake. You want to keep this as straight as possible. Use your spatula or butter knife and press down on each dot and drag it to the right. Then at the end of the tail, repeat the same thing. This is called the petal technique. It's super easy. You're going to continue this all the way around the whole entire cake. It doesn't really take that much time. When you get to the top, put a dot in the middle and just shape it like a comma. And then keep just doing the same thing all the way around the top till you get to the end. Your cake is finished and beautiful. This carrot cake is one of my favorite cakes. And yes, it tastes as good as it looks. Let's have a taste. This is so good. You've got to make some.